Welcome back. Before we start our deep dive into today's topic, please take a second to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a technical breakdown. It really helps the channel grow. Apache Flex is a robust, open-source framework designed for building rich internet applications, or RIAs. These are web applications that offer the interactivity and responsiveness of desktop software. Flex allows developers to create visually engaging interfaces using a combination of MXML for layout and ActionScript for logic. The resulting applications are compiled into SWF files that run in the Flash player or Adobe AIR for desktop deployment. Apache Flex has a rich history. It was originally developed by Macromedia and later acquired by Adobe in 2005. As web technologies evolved, Adobe open-sourced the framework in 2011, and it became an Apache project. Today, Apache Flex continues to be maintained by the Apache Software Foundation, although its usage has declined due to the end of Flash support. Flex offers a comprehensive set of UI components like buttons, data grids, and charts, which can be easily customized. Its strong data binding capabilities make it ideal for data-driven applications. MXML allows developers to declaratively define UI layouts, making code more readable and maintainable. Additionally, Flex applications can run across platforms using Flash Player or Adobe AIR. Flex applications are built using two core technologies, MXML and ActionScript. MXML is an XML-based language used for defining user interface layouts and structure. ActionScript, on the other hand, is the programming language used for adding logic and interactivity. Together, they are compiled into SWF bytecode that runs in the Flash Player or AIR runtime. The Flex Software Development Kit, or SDK, is the backbone of Flex development. It includes the compiler, debugger, and core libraries needed to build applications. The SDK supports both command-line tools and integration with IDEs like Adobe Flash Builder. It also ensures compatibility with both Flash Player and Adobe AIR for cross-platform deployment. Flex applications follow a component-based architecture, where UI elements are reusable and modular. The framework supports event-driven programming, where components respond to user actions. Data binding ensures that changes in the model automatically update the view, and vice versa. Flex also supports the Model View Controller, or MVC, pattern for better code organization. The typical Flex development workflow involves designing the user interface using MXML, adding interactivity and business logic with ActionScript, compiling the project using the Flex SDK, and finally deploying the application as a SWF file or AIR desktop app. This workflow ensures a clean separation of concerns and efficient development. Flex provides a rich set of built-in UI components. These include basic elements like buttons and text inputs, as well as more complex components like data grids, lists, and interactive charts. Containers like VBox and HBox help manage layout, making it easy to organize components on the screen. Data binding in Flex allows automatic synchronization between the application's data model and its user interface. This reduces the need for manual updates and boilerplate code. Flex supports both one-way and two-way binding, and developers use the bindable metadata tag to enable it for properties. Flex uses an event-driven programming model, where UI components emit events in response to user actions like clicks or keystrokes. Developers can listen for these events and execute code accordingly. Flex provides built-in events for most components, and custom events can also be created. Event listeners can be attached using either MXML or ActionScript. MXML is Flex's declarative language for defining user interfaces. It uses XML syntax to describe the structure and layout of components. Developers can also create custom MXML components for reuse. Under the hood, MXML is compiled into ActionScript, which is then executed by the Flash runtime. ActionScript is the programming language used in Flex to handle logic and business rules. It's based on ECMAScript and supports object-oriented programming principles like classes, inheritance, and polymorphism. ActionScript interacts seamlessly with MXML components, allowing developers to create dynamic and interactive applications. Compared to HTML5 CSS/JS, Flex offers a more structured approach to UI development but lacks modern browser support. Unlike Silverlight, which is also deprecated, Flex has a strong open-source community. Compared to Java Swing, Flex provides better web integration but is less suited for desktop applications today. Flex is commonly used in enterprise environments for building interactive dashboards and financial data visualization tools. Its strong data binding and component system make it ideal for these use cases. Flex applications can also be deployed as cross-platform desktop tools using Adobe AIR, making them versatile for various business needs. While Flex is a legacy technology with declining browser support, it still holds value in enterprise legacy systems. For modern development, Apache Royale is the recommended successor. Learning Flex, however, provides a strong foundation in rich internet application concepts and component-based architectures. To get started with Flex, download the SDK from the Apache Flex website. Set up environment variables like path to include the SDK binaries. You can integrate the SDK with an IDE like Flash Builder or use it via command line. Finally, verify your setup by compiling and running a sample application. Creating your first Flex app is straightforward. Start by creating a new MXML file and defining basic UI components like a button or label. Add ActionScript logic to handle events or update the UI. Finally, compile the project using the Flex SDK and run the resulting SWF file in Flash Player. The Flex compiler offers various options to optimize your application. You can set metadata like application title and version, enable debugging features for development, and customize output settings like SWF size and frame rate. These options help tailor the build process to your specific needs. Debugging Flex applications is essential for identifying issues. You can use the Flash Builder debugger to set breakpoints in ActionScript code and monitor variable values and the call stack. The trace function is also useful for logging information during runtime, helping you understand the application flow. To optimize Flex application performance, minimize deep component nesting, which can slow rendering. Use item renderers efficiently in lists and data grids. Avoid excessive data binding that can trigger unnecessary updates. Finally, optimize event handling by removing listeners when no longer needed. Flex applications run in the Flash Player sandbox, which enforces strict security policies. Ensure secure data transmission using HTTPS. Validate and sanitize all user inputs to prevent injection attacks. Be mindful of cross-site scripting vulnerabilities, especially when embedding external content. Flex applications can be deployed as SWF files in web browsers or packaged as AIR applications for desktop use. When hosting SWF files, ensure your web server is configured with the correct MIME types. However, due to Flash Player's deprecation, consider migration strategies for long-term viability. The Flex community remains active despite the technology's legacy status. You can find support through Apache Flex mailing lists, Stack Overflow, and various forums. GitHub hosts numerous repositories with examples and tools. While official documentation is limited, many legacy tutorials are still valuable for learning. Apache Royale is the official successor to Apache Flex. It compiles applications to JavaScript, making them compatible with modern web standards. If you're maintaining a Flex application, Royale offers the easiest migration path while preserving much of the original code base and architecture. Many enterprises still rely on Flex applications for internal tools and dashboards. Its strong data visualization capabilities make it ideal for business intelligence. Flex integrates well with backend services via web services and HTTP requests. However, browser support challenges require careful planning for continued use. Unlike modern frameworks like React or Angular, Flex relies on the Flash Player plugin, which is no longer supported. While Flex offers rich UI components out of the box, modern frameworks provide better browser compatibility and active development. The choice depends on project requirements and long-term maintenance goals. Flex can have a steeper learning curve for beginners due to its reliance on both MXML and ActionScript. A background in object-oriented programming helps significantly. Developers must also adopt a component-based mindset. Additionally, some legacy tools and IDEs may be harder to set up or use today. Adobe Flash Builder was the primary IDE for Flex development, but has been discontinued. IntelliJ IDEA offers plugins for Flex support. Many developers now rely on command line tools and text editors for Flex projects. Alternative IDEs with legacy support can also be used for maintenance tasks. Flex excels at data visualization with built-in charting components like line, bar, and pie charts. These can display real-time data and be customized with various visual styles. Flex integrates seamlessly with backend data services, making it ideal for dashboards and analytics tools. Testing Flex applications involves unit testing with Flex Unit, UI testing using automation tools, and mocking backend services for isolation. Performance and load testing are also crucial, especially for data-heavy applications. A comprehensive testing strategy ensures reliability and maintainability. Flex supports internationalization through resource bundles that store localized strings. It allows dynamic adjustments to text and layout based on language. Cultural formatting for dates, numbers, and currencies ensures a better user experience across regions. Flex includes accessibility features like screen reader support and keyboard navigation. It supports ARIA roles and properties for better web accessibility. Developers can also adjust contrast and font sizes to accommodate users with visual impairments. Flex applications can be deployed to mobile devices using Adobe AIR. AIR provides touch-friendly UI components and supports offline data storage. This allows developers to create cross-platform mobile applications with a consistent user experience across devices. Best practices for Flex development include modularizing code with reusable components, using data binding efficiently, optimizing for performance, and planning for migration to modern frameworks. These practices ensure maintainable and scalable applications. A typical Flex project includes a SRC folder for MXML and ActionScript files, a libs folder for external libraries, an assets folder for images and resources, and build scripts for compilation. This structure promotes organization and ease of maintenance. The future of Flex lies in Apache Royale, its official successor that compiles to JavaScript. For new projects, modern HTML5 JS frameworks are recommended. Existing Flex applications can continue with legacy support, while the community drives evolution through open-source contributions. Apache Flex remains a powerful framework, especially for enterprise applications requiring rich data visualization. However, as a legacy technology, migration to Apache Royale or modern frameworks is recommended for new projects. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your questions or topic requests. And that wraps up our explanation. If you found this useful, please hit the like button and share it with a fellow developer. Don't forget to subscribe for more technical tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.